So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Arsenal against Suriname.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better.
Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. And here's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super ball. Showing good feet. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's Bebeto. Nesta. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! Hazard. Oh, that was vital. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And he's managed to get free. And here's Raul. Raul is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, this looks sharp. Suriname yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. He is just caressing the ball. They've got to be quick to recover this. That's it. And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Serginho, good chance here! And that's off target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go check.
It's Raul! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Here's a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Bellingham. And now the breakaway. That looks a cracking ball. Now this could be a chance. It's a goal! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise. the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pass somewhat off target. Referee's given a throw. Bellingham finding himself in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played.
Suriname certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And they win it back again. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, what a ball! Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Picks a decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Suriname finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Suriname really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he can thump it away and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bebeto. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass was like...
And he shoots! Oh, he has levered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Serginho. And it's Joelinton. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away. Suriname still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just about up to the hour now. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. And the pass is intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Cleared without hesitation. Suriname with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's run loose here. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Suriname really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 2.
So the manager can make a change
Baresi.
for the first time in the game
Number
here.
24.
Great
Vinicius
defending,
Junior.
strong and determined.
Number 8.
That has
Messi.
put paid to that.
Number 14.
Hazard quietly
Bellingham.
revving up.
Number 10.
And that could set him on his way.
Vieira.
He's found a way
On the
through.
field.
Back when it
Number
goes.
7. Van
He's
Dijk.
having a shot! And a neat finish! And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Hazard. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, it's Raul. That pass isn't the best. This is a promising build-up. He has found the way through. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And how easy did he make that look? Not enough communication between the defence to deal with this increased threat.
Howson gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get it through? And Bebeto! That is decidedly lacking.
Suriname really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Davids. And here's Bale. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids running with intent. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Serginho.
This is the time you need that pace. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now there's a fine ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Roberto Baggio. Pepe. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. Very Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Well, football has plenty of poets and artists, but there is only one Roberto Baggio, the most elegant, the most expressive, the most eloquent of them all. He was, at one stage, the very soul of Italian football.
Purity, a real example of timeless excellence. I can say no more than that.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Suriname are looking to break at pace. Raul, Jordan Henderson, and this is Roberto, it's Baggio! A real chance and a real let-off. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stam. And he's gone searching crossfield. Maldini. And it's Maldini. And it's De Rossi. Nice sequence of passes this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that pass isn't the best. Maldini looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Drogba. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Drogba. Oh, good effort! It's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Bebeto. Bebeto! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dangerous moment avoided, only just.
It's just the perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Baggio. Beckenbauer.
Charlotte really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Knocks it into space. Played out wide. And it's Maldini. He's cut it out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking tidy in possession here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Roberto Baggio. Jordan Henderson has a look and plays it forward.
Serginho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
We expected better, and so did he. This ended up in no man's land. Turan.
Suriname truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferdinand. Some really good ball movement.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Serginho. He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Joe Linton really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. Chips it through.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
gone all the way through to the keeper. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Quick reminder
Suriname
today,
unable
please
to
have
get
your
back
entry
onto level
tickets
terms
at
before
hand as it's
half-time.
time to announce
They trail
today's
1-0.
winning lottery numbers.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
And Bebeto! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's opted for the long pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Somewhat off target. Stam spots it and intercepts. Maldini. Now he's off and running. Raul. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely intercepted. Raul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bullet. Drogba has created 1 goal already. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. That's Bebeto. He's found a way through. Bebeto! A Bebeto beauty! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Number 10, Bebeto!
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Ibrahimovic.
Suriname
Number
restore
27.
parity.
Didier
This is
Drogba.
exactly the kind of contest you'd
Number
expect
5.
when you have so much class
Franz
from both
Beckenbauer.
sides. The next goal is
Number
going to be so
10.
significant.
Bullet. Coming on the field. Number 14. Johan
So we've
Cruyff.
reached the hour mark.
Number 18.
And it's
Cantona.
Bale.
Number
Bale,
22.
a player so
Bale.
deservedly decorated
Number
with
42.
praise and glory.
Toure.
It's a good spell of possession,
Number
this.
24.
He has found the way through.
Vieira.
Bale. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Now that's well seen too. And he's hit it long, but astray. Linton changes him with that pass. Roberto Baggio.
This is the time you need that pace.
He might be in here! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's big! That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish right from the top drawer! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it
Substitution.
under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Suriname do have a chance to counter here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Turan. And here's Cantona. Jordan Henderson. And that is a little undercooked. Turan. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yeah. Now it's Cantona. Raul. Yeah. Conjures time and space where few can. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Raul. Nicely weighted ball. And he's lost his man here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's had it nicked away. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, he's having a go! Smashing save, really good save that. De Rossi. And the referee brings it to a close. Suriname suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a quick reminder today, please
Your
refrain from
reflections then,
parking
Jim.
outside this
Suriname
stadium.
desperately
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Raul. Picked out brilliant. Oh, he's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Substitution in progress.
Suriname already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Lampard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Soboslai. This looks promising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Stoichkov. It's Baggio! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ball is over the line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score. He's had a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Suriname really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Here's the return pass. Szoboszlai, renowned for his long-range shooting. Zanetti. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Zanetti proves just a little bit too strong. Zanetti with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Szoboszlai surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Out towards the flank. Roberto Baggio, looking understandably energised after his goal. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Chouameni. And here's Baggio. Szoboszlai. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Soboslai. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Suriname can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. He's got away. That's tidy. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Szoboszlai. Distributed tidily. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Baggio! Silvestre.
Suriname really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Szoboszlai, nicely spread. The less said about that pass, the better. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yamal. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Now it's Yamal. Szoboszlai delivers with... Oh, good fly! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's ended up in no man's land. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Suriname come in leading by just the odd
And just
goal.
a quick reminder today to please drink
I think
responsibly.
on the whole the team
Anyone
linked
appearing
up very
intoxicated
well
or
and has been
behaving in an
organised.
inappropriate manner
Hence
will be
their
removed.
position.
Thank
They
you
can
very
afford
much
to
for your
be a
cooperation.
little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Suriname just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And the shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Chouameni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Marquinhos. And it's Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Chouameni. Taken back almost at once. And this is Stoichkov. Rijkaard. Played for Lampard. Chouameni. Jordan Henderson. Lampard. Nice looking ball. Khan claims comfort. And that has put paid to that. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Stoichkov.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Brilliantly cut out. Chouameni. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, super find. Oh, a gilt-edge. It's Baggio! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, and that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Stoichkov, and he's worked it through. He is through here! And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Suriname with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Henderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Bebeto! And it's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's come loose. Valverde. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Stoichkov. Nedved with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Passing nice and neat. Good read, needed to be. The ball is bounced loose now. No, he's just misjudged that one. It's a promising position. Dani Olmo. He's cut it out. He's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. Dani Olmo, he's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Approaching the half-hour mark. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he plays one through. It's come to nothing. Xavi Alonso. And this is Bebeto. Shevchenko. And it's Batistuta. Oh, good read. Xavi Alonso. And that is a little undercooked. He's looking wide. Dani Olmo. And it's made its way to him. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United have their second corner now. And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Baggio. Serginho. Threads one in. Raul. Nedved. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jordan Henderson. And it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of
Please take this
football where
opportunity
we've
to
seen
pay a visit
plenty
to our
of
official store
creativity.
where memorabilia
Both
from
sides
today's
really
match
ought
are
to be
now
looking
available.
to up the urgency, though.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back underway. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Nedved couldn't squeeze it through. This looks promising. Roberto Baggio. Lobbed in behind. He leaps for it! In he goes again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Xavi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And this is Raul. Pass somewhat off. Oh no, what has happened here? Little pass back. Xavi Alonso. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Raul. Roberto Baggio. Here's Chouameni. Oh, it's Batistuta. Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he is deftly away. It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Space for him to turn and look. Jordan Henderson. Roberto Baggio. That pass has been well intercepted. Nedved. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's having a go! Stoichkov. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Changes him with that pass. Pinches it off him. Xavi Alonso. And it's Batistuta. This ended up in no man's land. Raul. And this is Raul. Nedved! Goes for the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Stoichkov, looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. Messi. Xavi Alonso. For Valverde. And it's Xavi Alonso. 75 minutes played. Oh, what a ball! It's Hazard! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Hazard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
They get a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's Raul. Stoichkov. And here's Raul. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And claimed it back swiftly. That has not gone well.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Ribery. And it's Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Ribery. Hazard tries a deft little ball. That's really well manoeuvred.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Raul.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
We are into overtime. Ribery. And he's intervened well there. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course.